Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. I know that a lot of you are probably tired of hearing about the Sinder situation, and it has been a very long one. I've gone through pretty much everything at this point. I do have a couple things that are going to be happening in this video, maybe related to it, etc. Maybe in the same video I put this one into. But that is basically because I want the victims of Sinder's bad habits and Sinder's competitiveness and pettiness to actually have their day and be able to say what they need to say. Now, this is a big 47-minute clip, so I'm not going to be playing all of it. Although, as you can see there, that is the name of the clip, and that is the channel that you can go and see it on if you want to see the full thing. I'm going to be jumping around quite a bit, but I do want Silvervale to be able to say what you need to say. For those who don't know why Silvervale is talking about this, Silvervale was Sinder was trying to use Silvervale as a stepping stone to get higher. Collabs with her and things like that to try to get higher. She didn't care about actually being a friend. She wanted to go up and up and up and use Silver's clout to get herself a name. Now let's talk.
Okay.
Sorry you had to deal with so much in your career, Silver Petal Love Silver.
That's okay. I mean, I had no idea how much I was dealing with, you know? Like, I just thought I was really unlucky. Or that people just didn't like me. You know? And to find out that, like, I've been, like, systematically being torn down for years. It was really hard. Okay. But I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I never want to be in it. I just want to play video games and have fun with you and make memories and add more scenes to our anime intro about all the fun things we've done together and games we've played. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to. But yeah, I don't like drama. I don't want to be in it. I did not want to make that doc. I did not want to put it out. I was really asked if I wanted my name censored, and I wanted it censored so that people wouldn't know that it was me. But when I went back and looked at the doc, or the pictures about everything that happened, and I went back to my messages with her, and I saw that one where she was so excited that we shared art, and we shared a model, and I didn't think anything of it at all, and then I saw the fucking timestamp on it, and I just couldn't take it, man. It was so fucked up. It was so vile and cruel and malicious for no reason. Like, knowing the background behind it, I just really felt like I had to say it because I feel like that was an important other aspect of what was going on because I didn't know her. I wasn't her friend. I was just someone that she beat down progressively over years for no reason. And I feel like that says a lot about a person. And I really needed to get it out there because it was just sitting inside of me. Like, so much was just sitting inside of me that and she had talked about how close our designs were and that she wanted to be wolf girls together. And it was so strange because I didn't know this person. Like, she just came out of nowhere. And the art was sweet, but I didn't want to retweet that. Like, I don't want to push a ship tag. And what was really weird is, so my mom retweets tons of art of me, and she's amazing. I love her so much. And she didn't retweet that one. So Sinder's manager messaged Yochi. I don't know why they messaged Yochi. Maybe because they didn't want to message my mom. But they messaged Yochi asking why my mom didn't retweet the art.
Oh God.
Which is such a weird thing to do. Like, what?
So she goes through the whole things, all this background stuff. Of course, like I said, it's 47 minutes. But the main important part is what I wanted to get. The fact that she was so hurt by what Sinder had done. She didn't want to put out the document that she did. She didn't want her name to be known in this whole thing because she didn't want to be part of the drama. But the fact that that backstabbing happened, that while she was saying, oh, you know, we want to be wolf girl sisters, we want to be, you know, so glad that you share, the model mama or whatever. You share nano list, we share an artist, we share all this, while at the same time trying to make sure that that artist does not work with her. That is the main reason why I put this out. And yes, I do know it went a little bit long, but I did want her words to be out there and be mentioned. I'm sorry for jumping as well, but as you know, 47 minutes is quite a bit. And the most important part was put at the beginning. She goes further into everything. She goes into all the background of it, where she first met her, the things that happened at TwitchCon, all that kind of stuff. She goes through all of it. So if you really, really, really want to know about every single part of it, then of course, watch this video here. Silvervale opens up about the Sinder drama, or you can also support her by going to her actual channel and watching it there on Twitch. Either way, this really sucks. And I since the beginning said that this was a really, really vile thing to do for Sinder. And it shows insecurity, and it shows jealousy, and it just shows a huge failing on her part with her behavior, and a personal failing, I would take it as. I do hope she gets better. I do know that right now there's really no saving her at this point, in the sense that she is going to suffer a lot of loss, but there are chances for her to get better. It's going to take years, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath either. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Probably already getting tired of everything that I've been doing in regards to the Sinder situation, but things keep growing, things keep coming back here, and I want to be someone to give you all the information that I possibly can. So here we go. We have Aruu, which is Venom Simp, one Marvel Rivals ass model. Here we go. I hadn't planned on tweeting anything about this until I saw Sinder's apology. Well, I wasn't hurt to the extent others were. It's clear now that I was lied to and used. Not treated as a friend, but as a tool. I first met Sinder during Twitch Rivals tournament and really looked up to her. We hit it off, messaged a lot, and got even closer at TwitchCon 2022, where I spent most of the day with her and Red. At one point, she noticed I was mutuals with Silvervale, someone I admired since meeting her at PAX, and asked if I could introduce her. I thought she was just a fan like I was. Sinder invited me to go to Silvervale's meet and greet, and it meant a lot to me. As someone who didn't grow up with many social invitations due to being homeschooled in a foreign country, that gesture felt special. But looking back, I realized she only invited me because she thought I could give her access to Silvervale. After I introduced them, Sinder pushed me to ask Silvervale for a collab. I'm someone who rarely initiates collabs. I prefer to build friendships off stream first, or let things happen naturally. Still, I went out of my comfort zone to help her because I believe she genuinely admired Silvervale. Now I know that wasn't true, and realizing she actually harbored resentment the whole time makes me feel completely used. I wasn't a person to her, just a connection. I did message Silvervale about the collab. When Sinder followed up again, I brushed it off because I didn't want to pressure her. Over time, I started noticing that Sinder didn't treat me like a real friend, more like a means to an end. Sometimes she made it clear IRL that she didn't even like me, and I can't help but think it's because I didn't push harder for the collab. By 2023, our interactions had nearly stopped. Still, I try to keep things friendly in DMs IRL because I didn't know how to stand up for myself or set boundaries. That's changed now for obvious reasons. It's hard to say, but Sinder's apology doesn't feel genuine. It's not genuine, especially not towards Silvervale. Truth is, Sinder isn't the only one who makes others in this space feel used or small. People like her, Yaki, and others made me feel that the best choice for myself was to step away from VTubing entirely, and made me afraid to build new connections. But as I said yesterday, there are good people in this space, and there are ones worth holding on to. Don't let the bad ones stop you from being genuine yourself as well. To my community, I think I'd like to try to come back to VTubing. When we talked about it last night, hearing how much you all love the VTubing streams honestly hit me hard. It made me sad to realize I gave up on something that I loved just because of the shitty, awful people who poisoned the space for me. To the friends I pulled away from because I was trying to protect peace, I'm sorry. I'd love the chance to reconnect and rebuild those friendships. I started VTubing because I believed in the joy and creativity of this community. It's heartbreaking to see the spirit dimmed by people who take advantage of others' kindness. Hold them accountable, call it out. What I went through wasn't nearly as intense as what Nanoliths experienced, but I do understand how hard it is to say no to a friend, especially when they make you feel like you are the only one who can help. Truly hope everyone affected by Sinder can heal and move on. So here is the thing here. Here is some receipts, of course, not just a long paragraphs of stuff, but receipts, which is very important. Here we go. Sinder, would you want to come to meet Silvervale with me? Of course, I'll go with you. I'm just really nervous. And it says, I've met her. Oh my God, she's so nice. Don't worry. You're the best. That's you. What time do you want to meet up? Whatever you're free. Okay, I'll be there free in 10. And then it continues on here. Were you still thinking about messaging Silvervale about the Wolf Girl chat? I'm not sure if she really wants to, but I'd love to do more with you anyways. We should plan our spooky collab when we're recovered in this weekend. Yes, let me message her and ask. We can wait a bit if you're still recovering, but if you have daytime in mind, just let me know. It sounds like she should be down to play games together once her schedule clears up. Continuation. Hi, it was amazing seeing you too. I was wondering if you would ever be down to play some games stream if you had time. It's understandable if you're too busy though. Sinder and I were just talking about how fun it would be. That would be a ton of fun. Really busy lately with a ton of prep and stuff. Things have been calming down lately. Hey Aruu, have you heard from Silvervale? So Sinder kept pushing. This is messed up. Using somebody for your benefit is messed up. That is really messed up. And she felt so used that she stopped streaming for a bit. I'm glad that she's coming back. I'm glad that this is not going to destroy her willingness and her community. I'm glad that she's coming back, but she didn't deserve this. She absolutely didn't. I don't usually take requests, but I figure, why the heck not? Let's see this VTuber meme. Someone did send me this VTuber meme, seeing if I could put it into the meme section. And of course I will. VTuber fans right now, yeah, they're getting kind of tired. I mean, it is kind of tiring with the Sinder drama, the Matara-kan not being a part of vshojo anymore. Well, after May 5th, Mume leaving, and of course Gura leaving. It is a weary time for this whole thing. That's the way I'm taking it, of course, but it's a wonderful meme in and of itself, and I did want to share it with you guys. Holostars have been making a lot of moves recently, and Tempus is also one of them. They have not been left behind. Tempus is going to have the Tempus suits reveal, Tempus Gala under Holostars, which is a branch of Cover. It's not directly under Hololive, but Hololive Productions is the one announcing it here because they want to be, to make it so that more people get to see it. So right now, the people who are a part of this are, of course, Axel Sirius, Regis Altair, Gavis Bettel, Machina X Fleon, Banzuin Haka, and Josuji Shinji, as well as, the former members, Magni Desmond and Noir Vesper. So they are a large group, and of course, I have rated before Shinji, even Haka, I believe, and as well as Axel and Bettel. So they are people we have watched before on this channel. They are going to all have their debuts, their suit reveals on this day here, which is the third. The third at 9 JST, 10 JST, 4th, 9, and 10. These are on the 12-hour time, so I believe this is PM, not AM. This is on the 24-hour clock. This is on the 12-hour clock, which goes from AM to PM. So these times adjusted down here, it's 5:2 through 5:5. Adjusted down here, 1600. That is actually, oh, never mind. It is on the 24-hour clock, because on the bottom they have 1600, 1700, etc. So that is going to be, JST is going to be morning, and PST or PDT, daylight time, is going to be at the bottom. So they do have it on the 24-hour clock. My mistake. But yeah, go ahead and watch them. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, just like the other Holostars ones have been. It's going to be great. Today we go with Takanashi Kiara, and of course Gura, who is part of the same Holo myth. The reason why we're talking about them today is that on Twitter, it was announced that their next stream, their final stream that Gura is going to be having, at least with her, I believe, like collab type thing, is going to be Holotalk. Holotalk is a series that Takanashi Kiara has had for a while, where she goes and talks directly to Hololive VTubers in general, and gets their thoughts on different things, asks them, questions, goes through lightning rounds of question asking and other things like that, trying to dissect what they have to think about their whole time in Hololive. I believe she had Shion. I know she had Mume as well, and I believe she has had as well. Now she's going to have Gura. It's going to be her 34th guest. She's been doing it for 34 times already, which is a long time to already be doing it. And a lot of wonderful guests as well. This is going to be a one to watch. And of course, it is going to be happening today, 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So by the time that you guys have seen this, it most likely would have already happened. And if there's anything important about it, I'll probably be talking about it tomorrow or, the day after that. But I will try to cover a little bit of it when it does come out. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want it to be a positive space. We've had a lot of negative stuff happen recently, and we always seem to have some negative stuff happening in this VTuber space. Want to build people up, not tear each other down. And that is what I want to do. Today we're talking about Magnolia, Magnolia_VT on Twitter, and Magnolia_VT on, of course, Twitch. Says, hello and welcome to my channel. Here I enjoy playing games with my community or doing random things that are creative outlets to help release all the dreams in my head. Warning, some of them may tend to be nightmares. I hope you'll join soon. And here is some stuff that they've been doing.
Change or doesn't fix things, then LOL. This is so funny.
Everything is breaking down.
Yes, that is Fugi Tech back there, of course. And also, it is a stressful thing when these things happen. I'm glad she kept it in a more positive tone, a more just laughing about it, because as you know, jank is something that happens in the VTuber community. Oh boy, do I have a lot of jank on mine. I usually have a lot of jank when it comes to me. So I do appreciate you for allowing me to showcase you again on the channel. Magnolia, showcase you right now. And of course, if I find that they have a VTuber YouTube channel, then of course I will put that in an ad in the description. If not, then of course this is where you can find them on Twitch, and this is where you can find them on Twitter. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And of course, try to stay positive. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.